Our guest today is Avichai Scher, principal dancer, choreographer, director, and now he's added writing to his list of accolades. Hello, my name is Cameron Baisden. I'm the artistic director of the Miami Dance Hub. I'm wearing a light pink shirt and have short blonde hair, and I'm wearing glasses, and I'm in my living room.
Hello, I'm Avichai Scher. You can call me Avi. And I am in my living room as well. And I have a nice shaved head. And I'm wearing a polo shirt that is like a turquoise green mixed kind of color. And rose gold headphones.
You've been a ballet dancer in multiple companies, a choreographer, a director of your own company, Avichai Scher and Dancers, and successful in each endeavor. What made you now transition to writing?
I wanted to do something that I felt like made a difference in the world, but was also creative. And so I went to grad school for journalism. I always loved to write and tell stories. And I was doing freelance journalism for a while. So I worked at NBC and then decided to go back into the nonprofit space as a writer and editor and continue my freelance work writing about dance.
What do you think makes a dance company successful now versus when you led Avi and Dancers?
It's the digital piece. I mean, when I started my company, people were just figuring out Twitter and Facebook. And now everyone has to have those things. We have to figure out how to monetize them, how to be different, how to catch people's eyes, and how to really innovate, not just put something up from a performance. And that's only going to stay around.
What does virtual programming offer that live performances don't?
I mean, as a choreographer, I think it's an interesting way to think about creating a piece for video versus for live performance. So it's another way to push yourself to connect with an audience and to express something. For better or for worse, we're transitioning towards shorter attention spans. And it's an opportunity to embrace that and figure out how can we make something that's artistic and that's valuable in that type of shorter form. I think that's the biggest benefit to companies, is to add another way to be creative, to express themselves, to reach audiences that they didn't have before.
But what's something that you would do really differently in this world that we are in presently?
I would think a lot about why I was starting it and for whom. These days, it's really important, even more with all the social challenges in which art exists, to really think about who you're serving and why. And does your company fill a niche, or is it more for you?
What are some of the lessons that dance organizations have learned during this past year?
It all comes down to democratizing access. The Opera House is a sacred, beautiful space, and I don't think that'll go away. We saw that when we had to, we could push to find other ways to reach audiences. And the other is social justice. But I think this summer we all realized that's just the beginning. There's a lot more work we have to do to make sure that we are making that happen. And funding is very Eurocentric, and it's European art forms. It's ballet predominantly and more contemporary. Where's the funding and the elevating really other forms of dance that are more practiced by people of color, more originated by people of color, as a key part of the dance language. And I just think that we need to really listen to that and bring that more to the fore. And we need to give that same status to works from other traditions as well.
Avi, it's been a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you for your insight and your voice. And we really, really appreciate that.